Emeka versus Hope. Will the Supreme Court contradict itself by returning Emeka? Hello, my wonderful people. We all know what has happened in Nigeria, what is going on in this country, how somebody who did not wear JC is playing in the match, so to say. What we're trying to say is that APC in Imo State during the period of that election did not have a candidate. What happened was the candidate that was supposed to be representing APC, yes, that very candidate was in two different parties and as a result was disqualified by INEC. However, all of a sudden, Hope Uzodinma, who was defeated by the candidate that was nullified by INEC, all of a sudden became APC candidate. And the Supreme Court began to insist that Hope is the governor of Imo State. Presently now, SAN has asked the Supreme Court to explain the judgment. There has been notion that the Supreme Court will be contradicting itself if the rule against Senator Hope Uzodinma in the suit filed by Philip Umedi San and subsequent restate Honorable Emeka Ihedioha as the rightful governor of Imo State. There are two separate rulings, no matter how related they are. In one ruling, the Supreme Court affirmed Uche Nwosu as the candidate of APC and ACC, and as such, for holding dual candidacy, him and his party were disqualified. Now, we have to understand that this suit was filed separately from the suit of Hope Ogoluwa. Now, we have to understand that this suit was filed separately from the suit Hope Uzodinma, Uche Nwosu, and the Senator Ifeinwa filed at the Supreme Court, challenging the emergence of Honorable Emeka Ihedioha as the governor of Imo State. At this different ruling, the Supreme Court affirmed that by available vote present to them, the APC now noted this, that APC, not Hope Uzodinma, won the election. Note that in our electoral system, until we state and start using the independent candidate, the party, not the individual, has won that election. This is the outcome the PDP holds against the APC, where the candidates of both the faction of the APC, Frank Ibezo and Senator Ifeinwa, were both disqualified on the eve of the election, naming that the party went to the election without a candidate and as such disqualified Rivers State, where Omeha won the election. Rotimi Amechi came and took the party ticket from him. Having been proven to have won the party primary, he became governor without going to the polls. It was the duty of Ihedioha lawyer to object even before the ruling, based on the new evidences of the contradictory ruling of the Supreme Court. Had they done so, Ihedioha would have certainly not been removed, and whatever votes were subsequently manufactured in the 388th ward would have been wasted. The Supreme Court worked with what was available to them according to the case before it, which was not notifying of Uche Nwosu disqualification based on dual candidacy. With Philip Ihedioha's suit, it now lies on the Supreme Court to harmonize the two judgments, the simultaneous disqualification of APC from the election, the disbandment of the unit, and since the AA had earlier on the day withdrawn from the case, the Supreme Court, without contradicting itself, can now stand by the earlier judgment that the APC won the election. But based on the new evidence, the findings, disqualification of the party, second runner, Right Honorable Emeka Ihedioha of the People Democratic Party, will be returned as the governor of Imo State. Will this mean that the PDP is contradicting itself? This seems the exposing of the ruling that was done on that day, irrespective of what has gone on, is contradictory to what will be happening. The hearing of the suit filed by Philip Umedi was supposed to be heard yesterday, 11th of January 2021. The reason it did not come up is unclear. It is heightened that the apprehension in the state has made the party to be quiet. This is one case Imo people are waiting eagerly to hear the outcome, so the ghost of 2019 Imo State General Election can finally be put to rest. The choice of people emerging victory at the end who did not participate in the election is very worrisome. So, my people, here it is. Here is what is happening. The case that was supposed to take place yesterday did not happen. Why? Unclear, uncertain. Nobody is particularly aware of what happened and how the case did not come up. This is a clear case that was supposed to come up, and we're supposed to get to the bottom of it as to who really is the governor. The case was supposed to come up yesterday, but all of a sudden, it did not come up. And nobody can tell you emphatically why the case did not come up. The Supreme Court has given a green light and go ahead that this case will certainly be decided upon, and we'll get to the bottom as to who really the governor of Imo State is. However, nothing happened. It did not come up. Nobody spoke anything about it. We believe that some people in some quarters have rather gone to say, don't even go to court. Don't say anything. This is the judiciary system in Nigeria. Why? If they go to court, so much so will be exposed that Nigerians will be, everybody's waiting anxiously for this case. Yesterday, 11th of January 2021, the case was supposed to come up where the Supreme Court was supposed to explain how APC that was disqualified, that had no candidate, just like what happened in Imo State, because the very candidates had dual candidacy, and as a result was disqualified from the race. All of a sudden, how did they now manufacture numbers for Hope Uzodinma, and all of a sudden he has become the governor of Imo State? It goes to show you that they cannot explain themselves, although they accepted that they were coming to court to clarify the matter on ground. But guess what? Court day came, nobody was present, nobody showed up. You see, because they cannot truly explain what has happened, they rather not be there. So, guys, leave us a comment. Let's hear your thoughts. God bless you. Bye for now.